Okay, so I loaded up the game ROM file instead of the actual save state. We are back where we started at the beginning of this. Oh my Christ. The best part of that is that I find the game to be utterly fascinating and riveting because it did that. Like how Payday 2 keeps me fascinated because it's continuing quirks like Jesus Cop, and how Daggerfall keeps me fascinated with all of the things that Daggerfall does. So I'm not mad at the game. That being said, fuck this, I'm resetting. And let me tell you exactly what Teenage Grimith would have done. Fuck this, I'm resetting. No way in hell. I'm not mad though. Maybe that just shows my fractured psyche that I'm not even fractured psyche. Well, Boss Awesome, in-game, that's a correct assessment, but I will always have that memory of what transpired until I no longer have that memory. Walking Bear, like, strides up. She's fucking offended as hell that a servant of the Gator is in this place, and I went to the wrong place. Was it Merlin's lore? It was Wireman. Wiremasters is up here? Yes. While we're here, I figure we'll go ahead and visit Weapon World. Just so you folks can, see this a bit in action. I like the Room Sweeper shotgun over what, Winston currently wields. The primary reasoning behind that is that not that many targets really require brutal power, and this has 3 more ammo than the other shotgun, and because we use universal gun clips in this game, one clip fits all, it does save on ammo. Which means it saves on ammo prices. And where the hell am I going with this? The War Garble Barons. Got it. Now I would like to complete this run successfully so I can buy a little cheap dinky pistol so that Eileen over there doesn't make me sad. Although since no, you know, I don't know. Oh, god damn it. That should be enough for a little cheap pistol. I like to keep going until I can actually afford a Predator for her. It's not enough. I gotta sell my fetishes. Nah. We'll risk it. Maybe by loading the game save, it will somehow fix itself. I just remember having encountered this before. I don't remember whether it can be solved. Beats the hell out of me. Maybe it's a personal defect in Eileen. Eileen Two-Fists. Permanently scarred after being rescued from Hollywood Correctional Facility. No, I'm not going to fight more ghouls right now. I don't think we're ready for a corp run. I know, crazy MLC. I know. Look, it's pretty tempting to go fight ghouls. Believe me, I've tried so many times. I'm not going to Council Island, though. This game is trolling me too damn hard with all the mages that are appearing there. Delivery from Mitsuhama to Renraku? That sounds safe. Let's do it. That whole ammo shit with Mass Effect. Wasn't that amusing? Alright. Courtesy of our orc armband that makes riding on the cab free, we can save some time. Renraku's only the arcology's only a little dangerous for events to pop up. Oh, I should have used this terminal up here. Why did my cursor suddenly appear? That usually only appears whenever combat is, whenever doings are transpiring. Oh, man. Well, at least my presence here is sparking insightful, wonderful commentary in the chat. Simple Matrix run, that would be easy peasy, an absolute cinch for sure. But I can't go into the Matrix because I don't want to go into the Matrix. It's a pretty big limiting factor. I'd have to pay so much money to recruit these two back. That's not worth it. No. Look, let me level with you here, Reed. I got some limitations here. Now, I know you got some jobs that fit me. Alright. This is one of the things that, you know, I'd really enjoy in, say, another Shadowrun game. You know, this open, freeform world. Open and freeform as you can really do for the time being with the constraints. Rather than the railroad track of, say, the modern Shadowrun. Released on PC, which just slaps you right on that damn railroad, at which point I'd just rather play a tabletop than a CRPG with that. Oops. That's awkward. Microtronics. Growth made a mistake. Never happened. Yeah. I'm supposed to deliver this to Redmond somewhere, right? My brain is frazzled. Probably not because of what happened. Probably not. What kind of pistol skills do you have? Oh, you just have overall firearm skills. That's right, I remember that now. She's more skilled in melee combat, but we'll wait for the spurs for that. Oh yeah, that Shadowrun game. I'm glad those guards don't have any problem with Eileen Two-Fist walking free. They're like, I don't get paid enough to care. I file that under not my problem. I know, right, crazy MLC? Three clips should be fine enough for now. You. At least the no gun conduct for Joshua is still functioning. Fantastic. Now, I wanted to get Eileen some armor before I attempted the next part. But I recall what happened whenever I tried to do 3 Nuyen. couldn't even afford to stay at Stoker's Coffin Motel. Alright, let's go get ourselves a stay at Stoker's Coffin Motel. We needs to jump house? Come on, you gotta have something a bit more convenient for me. Community of Ghouls, that is not what I would call convenient. Stoker's Coffin Motel, Highwood Correctional Facility, sure, whatever. Laxtotes ended up gifting me that Dragonfall thing, because I think from the way he said it, he had like a spare key laying around from supporting the Kickstarter. Yeah, I still haven't gotten around to trying that. You know, after that that one that I played before their standalone DLC, you know, I thought it was interesting, and I don't think it was a bad game, but playing that, I just felt I'd rather just play a tabletop than play this. And I know how to play tabletop, so... Basically, it just felt like a toolkit. A toolkit to say, hey, you guys can make all these modules with this, and if that's what they intended, then, well, you know, I'm not going to criticize them for what they did on that front. Just, it did not appeal to me. Wow, I expected to have a lot more karma. I guess all of those little milk runs I did before Eileen collapsed gave me a lot more karma than I realized. Oh. Well, that's awkward. Guess we haven't done a whole lot. Well, shit. Okay, well, at the very least, we increase your willpower. I could increase your... I definitely do want to up your... Tell that shit. I don't want to touch this stuff. Damn, can't upgrade that or that. Well, Winston, you just get to go to sleep. Good work, Winston. And against my better judgment... Hey, you got punched and didn't immediately evaporate. I call this a victory. This is such a stupid idea, Grimith. Such a stupid idea. I don't think you even have enough money for this idea. No, they'd charge me $150 to get in the Club Penumbra. Okay. Alright, Laxtotes, I don't feel bad then, because you haven't played it either. Damn it, Mortimer. Work with me here, man. No. I guess that's working with me. Music in this game is so enjoyable. As I take my Arnold Schwarzenegger look-alike from Terminator 2 with his bandolier and everything. All around. Oh! We got some orcs! Or an orc. It was Jelly of our armband. They tried to stop us, and Winston just said, "Lol, noob." Good work. You suck. It's the Fuji office in downtown Seattle, right? Is it up here? I don't actually remember where this is. What's going on here? Alright. You got her under control. Fantastic. Is that in the top right corner? It is. Oh, flavor. Alright, so this whole Predator heavy pistol isn't going to work out too well against these armored guys. But it's a better idea than her immediately evaporating in one shot. Hello! Club Number is the most decadent of all the nightclubs in Seattle. Some people claim they've been on the waiting list for more than a year. I'd like to go in. Oh, only need 75. Easy money, Chummer, I'll pay. Once inside, you inquire about Mako. The bartender points out a young Oriental man sitting alone at a table. As you approach, Mako slowly glances up at you with distaste. Suddenly, his eyes widen in horror. Just as suddenly, you realize he is now looking behind you. Screaming lead explodes from the front of the club. You hear him cry out in pain as he dives to the floor. You turn to face Renraku's strike team, looking like they're gunning for him as much as you. This would be a situation. Spurs, not so bad to have. Also, actual, like, say, light combat armor or something? Something better than a line duster for Winston would also be nice to have. On the floor, Mako lies unconscious. Mako? I'm calling him Ma. Ma lies unconscious in a pool of blood. You rudely wake him from his crimson slumber, and he immediately begins to whine. I'll tell you whatever you want, but you need to give me the diamond first. Any bad time, I'll tell you everything. It's just a copy. Talk now and bleed later, fragger. I want to know what happened to my brother. Ma winces at your onslaught. My orders are attractive runners and further activities. They seem just lost them in the forest before they were killed. Renraku had nothing to do with their deaths. We wanted them alive. What can you tell me about Caleb Brightmore? Mr. Johnson of your brother's team was an elf named Caleb Brightmore, but I'm sure he was taking orders from another. He deals exclusively with big-time Shadowrun talent. I'm totally just fucking around with this voice. Alright. So, if you've watched the series before, you're familiar with this game. You heard this story before. He reveals some background on the whole affair. And he notes up that he's been basically fired from Renraku. He's been cut from the project, and he's been replaced with Ito Ogami. Ito Ogami's a real fucking hotshot. He's a Captain Badass. And he's somewhere here in Seattle. Well, listen. That was a Renraku strike team that perforated you, and they'll surely find you in a hospital. Besides, I've seen people survive much worse than that scratch. He looks quite pale, but manages to give you a venomous glare. You shake your head in disgust, and leave him to his own recourse. So, normally there is an elf mage by the name of Freya who's in here. But she is not here for the purposes of this battle. Also, let's see, since there's actually not a Shadowrunner here, if I can hurt, I'm probably gonna use that final medkit use. I don't even know whether you can revive anyone from unconscious like that heal wounds. I can't remember. I'll just use the final medkit. I'd like to have sold it, but whatever. We got our Hail Gator on, everyone. There we go. And hey, we aren't getting killed by a damn Shadowrunner. I call that a victory. Now, I'm not gonna go charging all gung-ho after Ito. God. I just want the 10,000 that he has. That's what I want. I want his money. I know he's got that cred stick with my name on it, damn it. I want it. Ah, man. But I don't know how well we'd survive that. Ah, shit. Or at least we're gonna need some medkits. Oh, great. Glad we had that moment together, everyone. Where a mage was like, you thought you could hide from me by not being on Council Island? Surprise, fucknuts. Ah, goodness. Is it raining outside? I guess it is. That's pretty serious rain. Some fries, motherfucker. Alright. But yeah, Ito is my primary objective during this live broadcast. I want to take him down. Because getting that 10,000 from him would really, really speed up the process. Especially after... Oh my goodness. That was exciting, everyone. Oh, right, the Terraslar City Inn. Not these damn elven gardens. Marvin Gardens. I think I take this to Weapon World. Also, I have clips. How many clips do you have? 8. How many clips do you have now? Oh yeah. I didn't expect Eileen to go through that those 3 clips I gave her very quickly. Ring a ding 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 dong ding dong ding ding dong. Probably one of the weaker tracks of the game. Hello. Yeah. Looks like I'm on Lone Star's radar because of reasons. I'm sure I totally haven't done anything bad at any point to attract the attention of Lone Star. It'll probably be fine. What I love is how Joshua smooth-talked his way out of that situation with 2 charisma. Like the music in this bar, for instance. Or the music in the Penumbra District in downtown Seattle. So many great tracks in this game. Everyone's on Lone Star's radar. It's true. It's a fair statement. And the one reason why I've kept Winston with his line duster up to this point is, well, his equipment that he's carrying. I have frag grenades on him because, and if you watched the last broadcast, you know why. I needed frag grenades to break Eileen out. It was the cheapest method of doing so. And I haven't changed his starting weapon yet, and that's illegal, as it turns out. I could get a weapon permit. I could just run away from Lone Star, kill them if they question me, or pay their fees. Ugh. Council Island, huh? I guess we'll risk it. Perhaps one of the more stupid statements I've ever made. Oh my god, I already forgot exactly where I was going. Woof. All these runs really do blur in together. I've done so many of them over all the time I've spent playing this game. I'm doing even more in this playthrough because I'm denying myself access to the Matrix. You're Merlin's lore, right? Yeah. Son of a fucking bitch, I can't remember where half of these plate. Oh, god damn it, this is Microtronics. Wire Masters is that really shitty cyberware place all the way here in the back. And now I go to the Medicine Council Lodge on Council Island, which is normally 75 Nuyen cap fare. Mercifully, we don't have to pay for that, we just have to kill the enemy mages. There have definitely been far more than what I remember. It's as if this game is conspiring against me. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Huh? You mean we're gonna get out of here without getting vaporized by a mage? Holy fucking shit. I haven't checked to see whether I could buy medkits from a place that's cheaper than this one. And I guess I'm too lazy at this point to care. Gonna get 3 medkits for Winston there. We're working on his biotech. We're working on it, folks. It's a work in progress. Hello. Oh, I progressed so far along that path by interfering with the killing of Ma that Renraku Strike Team stalk me now. I consider that to be an absolute victory. Welp. Good thing I just bought those first aid kits. So, since we have Eileen recruited, there shouldn't be a problem for me standing here and healing, right? Because that's what's gonna happen. I gotta put Eileen back together. Come on, Eileen! And while I'm at it, Winston. No, not yourself. God damn it. I love how they shove towards my character like the game is actually triggering them attempting to be hostile at me for targeting them with this spell. Which is an amusing thought. Eileen still has no armor. She doesn't even have durable plating. Which means Joshua has better survivability than she does, particularly because he has 1 more point of body. Would you like? Okay. Anyway, let me go ahead and change my spell back to Flame Bolt. I'd like to get more powerful magic on tap as well. Basically, I want it all. Damn, I'm tired today. Grimith, you need to fight through the fatigue. I don't know what the hell's happening to you, man, but it needs to stop happening. Your impaired memory isn't helping. Okay. Man, I miss having all that karma from basically the first half hour of this live broadcast. That was pretty nice. Remember those days? I remember those days. Back when I had karma. Before I lost the money. The bullshit. Look, really, I wish I could just strike Matrix runs from the game. Normally, I would be all over that, I assure you, Mord. I really do. You want me to go back to Council Island? Well, let me just go ahead and kill myself. I'm gonna have to actually walk into Fuji for this as well. That shouldn't trigger the Stark thing. This should take priority. Good. Because we do have the Stark optional thing open to us. Alright. Oh, hey! It's you. Well, that was pretty fun. Let's never speak of that. Could have been worse. Could have been rain. Ooh. Not sure whether I've read this one before. How about that? Gargoyle! Winston says, fuck you. Alright. Back to Penumbra. I suppose if I get some charisma in me, I bump that up, I can make a legitimate challenge. I don't have any electronic skill, though. I just basically be dealing with that alarm. I gotta remember that. I don't have a decker. I guess I could give Winston some electronic skill. Winston can be the man who handles the electronics. It's a great idea. I considered that yesterday, I think. Back to Council Island, huh? Damn it, Mortimer. What the fuck? Alright. No! I don't want your bad deals. This is what they are. Bad deals. Alright, I'm gonna get enough money to actually equip Eileen with a suitable piece of armor that I reckon will serve my purposes, and then I'll make a run at Ito. And if I fail, that means for starters, it means I've gone to the wrong location. But it means that I'm basically gonna need, like, what, 1.2k Nuyen in order to recruit both these two back into the group? Right, it's this one. So there are definitely consequences for failure here on the table. My ancestors thank you, man of the city. But one of the reasons why I do like this game and how I'm playing through it is that failure doesn't mean death. It means costly setbacks, but it doesn't mean death. That's pretty nice. You don't have to be burdened by the whole concept of having to save and load. It's just, it's actually like a table RPG. You fail forward into setbacks, but that doesn't mean you die and that everything's over forever. You just try to move on. Of course, you can die in tabletop. Sort of depends on the campaign and how it wants to be run. There's some Care Bear campaigns that don't really have death in them. But that's neither here nor there. The point is that, you don't have to be burdened by constantly worrying about saving. It's pretty relaxing. Which means I'm able to tackle the other setbacks of failure head on without having to worry about all that messy death shit. Until the game glitches out on me. Oh yeah, that's right. If you, Oh. I was the nurse! I could have listened to that dialogue for the full package thing. Also, hello, Wendigo. Good work, you two. Roscoe. Hooray! How much Nuyen do I have? Alright, good. It's not the mark of the beast. I would have had to quit if that were the case. 3 more runs should be sufficient. Yes, the Shadowrun game for the Super Nintendo is an entirely different game. Different design, different story, different genre. It's more of a console point-and-click adventure game with RPG elements. Mitsuhama, I think that's the northern part of this district. Yeah. And you want to talk about Shadowrun Returns making throwbacks to the games. The biggest ode to the games, as well as the genre, would, I should have attacked them. God damn it. There I go trying to answer chat. Fuck you, chat. Just cost me 500 Nuyen. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Fucking, I'm gonna start vaporizing Lone Star here in a minute. V and J don't really do this whole courier thing. Slot off, frag face. I have no compassion right now. I'm broke. So, we lost 500 Nuyen. Basically, I'm just not allowed to buy Eileen the armor that I would like to buy her. Yes, gang's going pro. It's one disadvantage to trying to do runs here in this area. Lone Star doesn't really do a whole lot of activity out in the Barrens. Oh, for fuck's sakes, Renraku. Look, I'm sorry I tried to progress with the storyline already. Will you actually drop something to make it worthwhile? No. Their guns? Their armor? Any of their equipment? Nope. It's not real. It was all destroyed. Oh, for fuck's sakes, Renraku. Well, good work. You took out the person who didn't have any armor. Damn, this game has been so troll-tastic since I started this run. It's ridiculous. It's like the game realizes, oh, he's not gonna deal with our tar pits? He's not gonna play the cyberspace hobby? Get him! This is why cyberspace is so much safer and easier to do in this game. This is what happens whenever you don't do it. All of the bad things try to get you. And we can't get any of their equipment because, you know, the chance didn't proc for any useful equipment to drop from their bodies. Even though they were most assuredly shooting us with guns. They're guns that are locked with the fingerprint sensor ID things. Can't make use out of them. Alright. At least you don't have to deal with magical phenomena in this game. So, if I hadn't paid off Lone Star, I'd have enough Nuyen by now to buy at least some armor for Eileen. I still don't know whether this idea is gonna work. Ito just might smack us the fuck down. I think it's 3 people plus him? Might be 4? I think it's 3. Ideally it'd be 2, but I think that's wishful thinking there. Ah, jeez. No, I don't want to do your simple matrix run. Have you not read the title? Look, I'm having a hard enough time the way it is. Here, man, I can't do that. Lord knows cyberspace is trying, and if it were another run, I would definitely be welcoming. Alright. Underground 93, here we come. This broadcast has been rough. I thought I'd have a fucking nail in Ito within 2 hours. Maybe 3. You know, that was my idea for how long this broadcast would take. And once I got Ito, I would have basically slingshotted myself to victory with that extra 10,000 new yen. But that is not what happened. I have also... Right, it was Club Penumbra. There we go. But hell, as I've explained before, Lax Toadies, cyberspace is the place to go and be in this game. It is an expensive hobby, but the amount of Nuyen you get from doing it, just the simple data stores, like you can keep the Allegiance Alpha, for fuck's sakes. It's so simple. And you can just make far more Nuyen from that, and it's so much safer! And you get to be a PDF airplane just zipping through the Matrix. God. And you don't have to deal with all these random events procking up and Renraku trying to kill you. And you get karma. It's beautiful. You can't even say it's a long-time investment. You can just do the simple stuff, and it's still much safer and more lucrative than what I'm doing, that's for sure. Look, you just got here, Gilas. You don't know. Tonight has been rough. Really rough. Yeah, that bad. It's been pretty bad. So bad I actually did a hard reset and loaded from a ROM cartridge save a half hour in because the game's quirks and bugs had gotten to the point where I just threw up my hands and said, fuck it. I'm resetting the game and pulling a teenage Grimith move by fucking loading the cartridge. That stupid shit with Walking Bear, that was ridiculous. Speaking of which, here it is, by the way. The scene of the crime. Now let's actually take this guy to the right place. Any mages out there? Huh? Any mages? Mages! No? Well, damn. Disappointment for everyone. Alright. There isn't much to gain from trying to pimp out Walking Bear, that's for damn sure. can safely say this is one person who would not be interested. Nope. Not in the slightest. She's a bear shaman as far as things go. It's not so bad until they get upset. Until you know, hurt their allies. Slot off, Ragface. When have you events ever helped me, huh? You're just here to drain my resources. Alright. After this run, I'm going back to the Redmond Barrens. I think that's where the cheaper armor clothing is, and that's the armor piece I like to buy before, you know, light combat armor. Hello, orcs! Naturally, Eileen's mental health gets eviscerated, and it's completely understandable on account of the fact that she's wearing no armor. Once again, not the first time I've mentioned that. Okay, let's go. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Let's go. Let's run through the snow. Okay. Oh, hey, weenies. I'm actually surprised we got in here. Oh, yeah. Put that on, please. I want you to go full offense as well. That gauge doesn't affect their attack and defense values. Trust me. Scrub. Ooh. 4 uses on that? Now that is a worthwhile drop game. Fucking worthwhile. Go ahead and reload those two. Okay. I'm about to do this. We'll go with that. You... You. Okay. Gonna go ahead and break that YouTube video.